While headlines scream about killer robots and AI apocalypse, cybercriminals are quietly using AI to create convincing deepfakes that could empty your bank account right now. Today, we're cutting through the noise to expose which AI threats are actually putting you at risk, and which ones are just media hype. We have analyzed many verified AI incidents and consulted with cybersecurity experts to give you practical ways to spot real dangers from fictional fears. Whether you're worried about AI's impact on your job, privacy, or security, you'll walk away knowing exactly what to watch out for and how to protect yourself. Instead of getting caught up in sci-fi scenarios, let's focus on the AI threats that matter today. Current AI threats versus media hype, deepfakes, and financial fraud. While everyone's worried about robots taking over the world, criminals are using AI right now to steal money from ordinary people like you and me. Let me share a shocking recent case that happened just last month. A company's CFO received what sounded exactly like their CEO's voice on the phone, urgently requesting a wire transfer of $250,000. The voice was completely AI-generated, and the company lost every penny. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now, all across the world. Banks have reported a high increase in AI voice scams since 2022. These scammers are getting smarter, using AI to clone voices from short social media clips or public speeches. But it's not just about money. AI is reshaping how false information spreads online. Take the recent elections or military campaigns where AI-generated videos showed false and fake information. The videos are going viral, causing many damages and wrong opinions before it was proven fake. We're seeing AI-powered bots that can create hundreds of convincing fake news articles in minutes. These articles look professional, include fake quotes, and even reference made-up studies. The scariest part? They're getting harder to spot every day. Now let's talk about something that affects every single one of us, our personal information. Last year, criminals used AI tools to analyze millions of leaked data points, creating detailed profiles of potential victims. They combined this with AI writing tools to craft personalized scam messages that mentioned real details about people's lives. One victim received an email that accurately referenced their recent hospital visit, their child's school, and their workplace. The message was so convincing, they nearly handed over their life savings. These AI systems are being trained on our social media posts, public records, and data breaches. Every piece of information we put online becomes potential ammunition for these attacks. Now that we understand the real threats we're facing, you're probably wondering how to spot these AI-powered scams before they catch you off guard. Let's look at the warning signs that can help you identify when AI is being used against you. Let's talk about something that could save your bank account: spotting AI scams before they get you. The first major red flag is unusual language patterns in messages or calls. You might notice weird phrasing that doesn't quite sound natural, like mixing formal and casual language in strange ways. Watch out for AI-generated voices that have slight robotic undertones or unnatural pauses between words. When it comes to financial requests, AI scammers almost always create a false sense of urgency. They'll pressure you with phrases like "immediate action required" or "your account will be terminated within hours." Remember, legitimate organizations rarely demand instant financial decisions. Now, about those deepfake videos, they're getting better, but they're not perfect. Look closely at the eyes. They might blink too much or not enough. The mouth movements often don't match perfectly with the audio. Sometimes the lighting on the face doesn't match the background, or the skin texture looks artificially smooth. Moving beyond scams, let's look at how to spot AI-generated content in general. Images created by AI often have telling inconsistencies, like extra fingers on hands or text that appears warped. Look at backgrounds carefully. They might have weird distortions or objects that blend into each other unnaturally. When it comes to written content, AI has some distinctive patterns. You might notice repetitive phrases or unnaturally perfect grammar throughout long texts. Watch for content that seems to lack personal experience or specific details when discussing real events. One of the biggest red flags is emotional manipulation. AI-generated content often uses exaggerated emotional language to trigger quick reactions. It might try to make you feel extremely angry, scared, or excited without providing substantial evidence. Be especially wary of content that pushes you to share something immediately before it's taken down. Notice how AI-generated posts often lack authentic human nuance and storytelling. They might miss cultural context or use expressions that feel slightly off. Look for an absence of original sources or verifiable facts. AI often speaks in generalities. Now that we know what to look for in AI-generated scams and content, let's focus on how to actively protect ourselves with some practical security measures. These warning signs are your first line of defense, but you'll need more tools in your security arsenal to stay truly safe. Let's talk about real ways to protect yourself from AI-related threats. First up is multi-factor authentication, and trust me, it's more important than ever. Think of it as having multiple locks on your door. Even if someone gets past one, they still can't get in. Set it up on every account that offers it, especially your email and banking services. When choosing a multi-factor authentication method, avoid SMS verification if possible. Instead, use authenticator apps like Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator. They're much harder to hack. For financial transactions, here's something most people don't know. Many banks now offer specialized verification protocols specifically designed to combat AI scams. Ask your bank about their voice verification system. It can detect if someone's using an AI clone of your voice. Make sure to enable transaction notifications for any amount, not just large purchases. Those small test charges that scammers make, you'll catch them immediately. Now, let's look at how to verify if what you're seeing or reading is real. When you come across news or information online, always check at least 3 different reliable sources. Look for the original source. If you can't find it, that's a major red flag. Here's a quick technique I use. Do a reverse image search on any suspicious photos. If the image appears in older articles or different contexts, you might be looking at an AI-generated fake. For written content, watch out for perfectly polished language with zero personality. Real people make small mistakes, use casual phrases, and have a distinct writing style. When verifying sources, look beyond the website name. Scammers often create sites that look legitimate with slightly misspelled URLs. Cross-reference information by checking official websites directly, not through links you're sent. Remember, if something seems too perfect or too alarming, it probably deserves extra scrutiny. Keep a list of trusted fact-checking websites handy. I'll put my recommended ones in the description below. Use tools like Website to check if a video has been manipulated or generated by AI. Now that we understand how to verify content and secure our accounts, let's look at the specific tools and immediate steps you can take if you suspect you're being targeted by AI-powered scams. Let's get practical about protecting yourself right now. First up, you need a solid authentication app on your phone. I personally recommend Authy or Google Authenticator. They're free, user-friendly, and trusted by cybersecurity experts. Install one of these today. Seriously, pause the video and do it now if you haven't already. For privacy protection, start with a reliable password manager like Bitwarden or 1Password. These tools will generate and store complex passwords, making it much harder for AI-powered attacks to crack your accounts. Another essential tool is an email alias service like Simple Login or Anon-Addy. These create unique email addresses for different services, so if one gets compromised, your main email stays safe. Now, what if you suspect you've been targeted by an AI scam? Step 1. Immediately disconnect from any suspicious websites or conversations. Take screenshots of everything. You'll need these for reporting. Contact your bank immediately if there's any financial involvement. Most have 24/7 fraud hotlines. Report the incident to your local cybercrime unit. I've linked their contact information in the description. For verification support, use online tools like Deepware Detector for spotting deepfakes. Content analysis. Tools like GPT-0 can help identify AI-generated text if you're unsure about messages or emails. Remember to share your experience with friends and family. Awareness is our best defense against these threats. Quick recap. From deepfake scams to practical protection strategies, we've covered the real AI dangers threatening us today and exactly how to guard against them. If you found this guide helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more practical tech safety advice. Drop a comment below sharing your own experience with AI scams. Your story could help protect someone else. Here's a final thought. AI tools are getting better every day at mimicking humans, but they can't replicate our ability to trust our gut instincts. If something feels off, it probably is.